All right, today we are going to be talking about using your primary house as an asset and two main ways that you can really do that and really do that well. So before we get too far into this, we need to define one term today, and that term is financial leverage. Financial leverage is investing borrowed money and making a profit on it. And that's what I am going to be advocating for today, is using financial leverage to use your house as an asset. So the first way that you can use your house as an asset is do not leave the equity in your home. So what do I mean by equity? So if you owe $100,000 on your house, but you go ahead and you get it appraised and it is worth $200,000, you now have a $100,000 worth of equity inside your house. And so you can use a product called a home equity line of credit, or better known as a HELOC, to actually take the equity out of your house and use it for whatever you want. So this is a little bit different than a second mortgage, and I think a lot of people get that confused. If you were to take out a second mortgage on your house, you would have to start paying back interest on that right away, and you would have to start paying back that loan just like you would for your house right away. How a home equity line of credit is different is if you have $100,000 worth of equity in your property, the bank will usually give you 80% of that. So you can take out $80,000. Now, you only start paying interest on that money when you use it. So if you go out and you have $80,000 for your HELOC and you want to spend $10,000 to go buy a new boat, you can do that and you will not start paying interest on that money until you take it out. So it's almost like a credit card in the fact that you have access to that money right away and you don't start paying interest until you spend that money. Unlike a second mortgage where if you take out $80,000, you're going to be paying $80,000 worth of interest whether or not you're using that money. So a HELOC is really, really a powerful tool that you can use to take the equity out of your home and use it for anything else. So if you're paying 6% on your home equity line of credit, and you go and you invest that money and then you make 10% on that money by investing in the stock market, or what I like to do is I go out and buy a second house and use that home equity line of credit money as your down payment on your house. And if you can make 10% on that money, well, you just got a free 4% that you didn't even have before, because you're paying 6% on your home equity line of credit and you're making 10% from that. It's free money right there, just because you were able to take out the equity that was in your house, take out that money that was just sitting there doing nothing inside your home. The second main way, and this is what me and my wife do in our house, is do short-term rentals. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about Airbnb, I'm talking about home away, things like that. So if you have an extra room in your basement or above your garage, or maybe just a room that you're not using on the other side of your house, you can go ahead and you can list that on Airbnb. Me and my wife do this, and we are able to pay our mortgage every single month. We're able to pay our utilities every single month. Now let's say that you don't want to have somebody in your house while you're there. Let's say you go on vacation for a week. You can rent out your house while you're on vacation, and maybe that can help pay for your vacation, or maybe that whole week can actually pay your mortgage for the entire month. So there's a number of different ways to be able to use your primary home as an asset. So remember, go out there, you can shop for a HELOC at a bank. You're going to shop for a HELOC just like you would any other product. There's all kinds of different interest rates, all kinds of different terms and conditions that you can get if you just are willing to shop around a little bit. And then go out there and think about putting an extra room in your house on Airbnb and see what that can do for you. Now, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like it down below and subscribe to our channel. Till next time.